It's the end of the month, and that means it's time for another list in which we highlight some of the best game releases for your smartphone. This month, we are checking out an awesome interactive audiobook, a couple of classic games, and a game of which there can only be one.
The universe will know. There is only one Zlatan.
There's only one Zlatan is a sentence that the famous football player takes very literally, because his very own game Zlatan Legends is only available for iOS. It's a fast-paced racing platformer with some small reference to the beautiful game. The story makes no sense at all. You get to play as Zlatan, and even though there's only one of him, you get to battle other versions from other dimensions. You get to gather a crew and level them up, and of course, you can level up and customize your own version of Zlatan. Of course, this is where the in-app purchases come in. Gameplay feels a bit weird at first, but once you get the hang of it, this game actually becomes fun to play. War Wings takes you back to World War II. In this game, you step into the cockpit of classic warplanes. Your mission is to take down enemies offline and online. The game offers lots of customization options and combat is very fast-paced. The playing field isn't always fair as certain players have stronger planes, so this is where the in-app purchases would come in. Even without paying, the game offers entertaining dogfights. Tablets and smartphones getting more powerful, it only makes sense that older PC games are being re-released. Rome Total War Alexander was an expansion for the Rome Total War on PC, but this time it's a standalone game for the iPad. Graphically, it's a step down from the modern Total War games, but it's amazing to see this strategy in action. Visually, it's stunning, and gameplay is well suited for a touchscreen. The story of Alexander is all about Alex the Great, who got off his lazy butt to leave Macedonia and conquer the Persian Empire. It's a game, but we suppose this could also serve as a proper history lesson. Not every game is about awesome graphics. In The Girl Who Sold the World, you get to discover what happened to Frances Reeds. You connect with her through a messenger service and learn more and more about her story. But this is not a regular game. It's an episodic audio adventure that can best be described as a mystery sci-fi thriller. The story branches based on your choices. It also features some puzzles and minigames. The Girl Who Sold the World currently offers one chapter. Extra content will be made available through in-app purchases. Fighting Fantasy Legends is a role-playing card game made by the masterminds behind the Games Workshop. In this game, you get to create your own stories and worlds full with monsters, traps, and treasures. You need to travel the land of Alancia and level up from a young ambitious hero to become a legend. This game follows the story of 3 fighting fantasy books: City of Thieves, The Warlock of Firetop Mountain, and Citadel of Chaos. To complete these quests, you need to level up your stats, weapons, gear, and of course your dice. Above anything, this is a fantastic way to relive the old game books. Long before all those web games, there was one true king in the world of bubble shooters, and that was Bobble. Taito is once again releasing a new game in their classic series with Puzzle Bobble Journey. Like always, you need to match 3 bubbles to make them pop. Every stage has a mission ranging from popping all bubbles to reaching a certain score. Puzzle Bobble Journey has over 270 stages, so that's enough bubbles to pop. The biggest downside of this game currently is that it requires an internet connection at all times, which seems a bit weird for a full-priced game.
Ready for action.
Strike Team Hydra has unfortunately nothing to do with the bad guys from the Marvel universe, but it's a cool turn-based tactical game nonetheless. You get to command a strike team in a fight with an alien race. Using cover, suppressive fire, and all kinds of weaponry, you need to beat them. Each turn you have limited action points, and all characters on the playing field are affected by morale. The campaign is already quite extensive with 28 missions. Even though there might be cheaper alternatives available on the market, this is a very cool game to play. Every month we try to pick cool games, and sometimes we stumble upon really crazy stuff. Meet Catbird. It's a cat with wings. In this platformer, you need to help Catbird get back home. The world is full of deadly pits, traps, and dangerous enemies. With 40 levels and 3 boss fights, the game is quite big for a free game release. And the only way the developers make money is with some ads. Catbird really is a gorgeous platformer, so be sure to check this one out. Battlejack is a card game that mixes elements of blackjack with the unique powers from collectible card games like Magic the Gathering and Hearthstone. The blackjack part of the game can give a boost to your heroes, but if you're too greedy, you and your heroes will be punished. Along the way, you can unlock hundreds of heroes to add them to your team, and you can team up with other players in guilds. Each one of your heroes can be upgraded as well. We're guessing you understand how money is made in this game. Despite this obvious way to make money, Battlejack does bring something unique to the table that's worth to check out. It's a free game anyway. Karma Incarnation is a beautiful episodic adventure game with hand-drawn graphics. It was released on Steam last year and earlier this year on Android. Now the game is available on iOS as well. The weird-looking indie adventure tells a love story. Our hero's beloved has been abducted by evil forces, and the only way to reunite them is to be reborn as a dragon. But instead, the hero becomes a worm, called Pip. The world in this game is quite bizarre and funny at the same time. Based on your actions, Pip's karma and appearance will change, and when you meet certain characters, new storylines will open up based on your karma. On iOS, this game is a paid app, while the first levels are free on Android. Either way, we approve the weirdness of this game. Based on these 10 games, is there a game you want to try out? Let us know in the comments or talk about it with our team on our Discord channel. If you want to see more videos from Zoomin Games, be sure to check out and subscribe to our channel. See you next time.
The universe will know. There is only one Zlatan.
We're Zoomin Games, and we have the best, funniest, and most interesting videos about anything you can imagine in gaming. And with our awesome team of hosts, we add more fun to the gameplay and live streams in our shows.
Feels so good though.
Join us as we cover events, interviews, and a whole lot more. Check it out now, join in the fun and be part of the community.
Oh, no!